That's our biggest enemy. Yeah, you're in deep shit if you get stuck.
This is such a treacherous place that a lot could go wrong.
I grinded just every spot.
If you put the trolling motor past 40-50% and you hit one of these stumps, day's done. Trolling motor dead. The service yard is on the way to our next spot.
I'm gonna start having fun again, bro.
2 pounds, 9 ounces.
That could maybe be 1 in a million. Look at that, oh my God.
I knew I was gonna get a bite right there.
That's a real good one, actually. 2.5 pounds.
Beautiful stuff.
How big is that?
All right, we're here at the Sabine of Alabama, Mississippi. Tombigbee. I fished here several times when I was probably 15 years old. So it's cool to be back here. You know, it's a new venue really for the elites. I don't think there hadn't been a tournament here. So that's really exciting for guys like me that, man, have done it for quite a few years to go somewhere different. This could be the best week to be here though. We're here at the end of March. Water temp 65. I mean, that's the warmest we've seen all year. Y'all saw Gunnersville and Martin. Hey, it's gonna be warm this week. It's gotta be like the best week to be here. And one thing I'm really gonna focus on this week is the satellite imaging on the Deep Dive app. And here's the reason why. If you're on a river system, you know, you really wanna look for a lot of clean water most of the time, because the dirty water typically makes it a little harder for the fish to live in, especially spawn in. They don't really want to be in that. They want to be away from the current. But what's awesome about this app is we just got this new feature, Recent Satellite. So it shows the most recent, this is from 1 day ago. I'm able to really see the backwaters and see which ones have the clean water. That's where the boats are going to be. But man, if I'd had this 15, 20 years ago, that made my life a lot easier. But this is so awesome to be able to see an updated version. You can't get this info anywhere else. So out here on the Tombigbee today, we're gonna go grind it out. I'm excited. This is my kind of fishing, so go have some fun. They want to practice. You just want to kind of get a feel for. But we are down a pool on the bottom end down here. You really just need a spot or two. You can run as far as you want. So, you know, it's just really about getting around the area with some fish, maybe some, I mean, better than average fish for sure. Executing too in the tournament, having a good game plan. I don't think you're gonna be able to sit in one spot for a couple days and catch them, but you know, this time of year, like I said, it's every tournament's got its challenges, but 3 long days to put it together. It's a place you could get easily discouraged, or not discouraged, but you move too quick and spook the fish or get frustrated. There's a lot to learn next couple days. There's a good one. First one's pretty decent right there. That's a real good one, actually. 2.5 pounds. This fish was probably for sure spawning. That's definitely a good fish. How mad you'd be in a tournament and in the middle of the derby right now, how pissed you'd be. But you're never stuck on a stump. Just remember that. You're never stuck. You're just bind it up. You always got the big motor. Got that north wind. Shad were real active this morning. They were actually trying to spawn at the end of March at 71 degrees. but we're gonna have a little front come in. You know, that only happened for not even an hour, so even if you get on that bite, it's first thing. It wouldn't play down here on this pool, but yeah, we're gonna have a north wind. It's just looking on the app and, you know, cooler air kind of coming in, but you just gotta kind of get around the area down here that's got some fish. It's gonna be a big deal. A little bit stuck there, ain't you, bud? See, this is what you want. You know, you want your competitors to be stuck on stumps, and you just go in and you cut them off. The water's just very warm. Could be a pattern, or it could not be. Not a bad feeling. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Hold on, duck. It's a damn nightmare. That's a spot. What? A spotted bass in the backwater on the Tombigbee. That could maybe be 1 in a million. It's pretty, about as random as it gets. It makes 0 sense. I wasn't even paying attention. My line just started cutting off. I'm like, oh, that's probably a bite. Spot. So I've been grinding out here on the Tombigbee and fishing some of these backwaters. You know, water's a little warmer than I thought, but clarity is always a big thing, you know, and that's one thing the deep dive app, I talked about it this morning, but being able to get in some of these areas that are just a little bit cleaner, and you know, it may not be much, but that obviously makes the strike zone a little bit bigger. On these river systems, you always want just a little bit bigger strike zone because there's not a million bass in here, you know, so that's kind of one of the biggest things with the you know, with the clarity, trying to find those areas that may just be a touch cleaner. And I just found one of them and got, you know, some bites. So there's definitely something to it. So we're gonna keep looking around. Got all, maybe? Probably not. Quick little pass to see if I can get a bite. That's all we're looking for right now is just a nibble. Shouldn't be too hard to trickle. That happened pretty quick. God, man, he blew up on it like a swim jig. I thought he had him a shad. It's a pretty good one. We are wrapping up day 1 of practice. I'm the first guy. Y'all are gonna see Chris and Kyle next 2 days. Day 1, I got some bites. You know, it wasn't anything crazy. Just trying to figure out the lay of the land out here. And you know, the water's way warmer than what I thought it was gonna be. So, you know, this morning I saw some shad spawning, which kind of surprised me. And you know, a lot of the fish that I caught, they were probably spawning, pretty much all of them, I think. So, something to build off of. You know, it's got 2 more days, and really what matters is the tournament. But I'll tell you what, the deep dive app, the satellite imagery, man, is huge to see the muddier water, the cleaner areas. I didn't really get bit out of the muddy water today, and so that's something I'm not really going to focus on if I can get away from it. Even though it's crowded, you know, I tried some muddy areas, but it just didn't seem that the fish wanted to set up. So all in all, day one, not horrible. Feel like if I had to go tomorrow, I could catch a couple fish. So we shall see what the tournament brings, but appreciate y'all watching. Hope you learned something. But that satellite, especially on rivers, is huge, a big time advantage.
All right, see you later, dude. Guys, it's another day, and we are very, very far from the Bassmaster ramp. Probably a 2.5 hour run on this beautiful Tuesday morning. My thinking was pretty simple. Going to the deep dive at, hit Recent Satellite, figure out the backwater, clear water areas like we did yesterday on the pool we're going out of, but go as far away as possible that still gives you enough fishing time to be dangerous. I'm looking now 2 days ago at the satellite imagery. You've got a backwater just like that, right there, that's clear. There's a bunch of oxbows down here that are clear. It's pretty easy for me to make a gamble and come 2.5 hours when I know I can hit 5 or 6 backwaters, boom, 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 and I know they're gonna be clear because literally nothing has changed other than the temperature. There hasn't been any rain, any cloud, or any like precipitation at all. So I know that the water is gonna be pretty consistent from just 2 days ago. You know, this will get updated again tomorrow, but I mean, that's as clear cut as you're gonna get right there. So I feel like it's a good game plan. Get far away from the crowds, fish the same sort of areas that we had on pool 1. Really easy to do that with the Recent Satellite, and hopefully we whack a bag today.
So here's what we do, my boys. Check this out. Bah, I mean, are you kidding me? Oh, I don't know. Recent Satellite for Daddy? Look at Daddy's clean water. I'm gonna start having fun again, bro. Straight up, you know what I mean? And this is gonna be too shallow, and I'm gonna destroy my trolling motor, but look at that, oh my God. Yo, I'm about to get straight clapped. Ready? I need a push pole for this bitch. No way. That's what I figured. Oh my God, dude. Bruh, this looks so sexy, dude. All right. Dude, look at the water clarity difference, look. See the dirt? I'm gonna take a guess. And I'm just gonna tell you that I'm gonna get bit on this tree. He's there, it's a small male. Did you see that line go? I would just love to run so far away from everyone else. Dude, this is so sexy. Like, you would just have to imagine there's a good bag of fish in here. Water temp 64. It was 71 and stuff like this yesterday, but that doesn't mean anything. But the problem with coming to places like this is it's gotta be like that much better. Because I mean, dude, this is a 2 hour and 20-minute run, I would imagine. Let's just call it that. Now, if I just straight up start catching 2.5 pounders, my ass is coming here. You see that, dude? I mean, they're clearly spawning. Watch, I'm gonna get them this time. Tell me there's not one spawning in the, oh, got him. Oh my God, it's a biggin. Not a biggin, but I mean, it's not a biggin. It's pretty healthy. We need bigger ones though to come down here. On the other pool, I'd be like, here. You can kind of be like, all right, I want to go hit over there and over there and over there. But realistically, if I don't get bit all in here by good ones, The odds are I'm not coming back here anyway, even if I do catch a few over there, so. Dude, it's 6 feet here? Good God. This is perfect. Could like basically, oh, go, 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 go. Go! Oh, I don't know if I can get in this, to be honest. I'm hoping it gets deeper, because if not, we're in trouble. Dude, I've got to be able to get back in here. Oh, that ain't good. I'm on a mission, I don't care. I'm coming back here. I'm getting back here. Did I make it? Oh yeah. Oh, we're money now. Oh yeah, there are fish here. That's a big one. On this tree right here. 2 pounds, 9 ounces. That's a big one. No one can tell me that's not a big one. You know what I mean? 2 pounds, 6 ounces. It's a solid keeper. How big is that? Oh my God, dude, it has holes in its mouth. Found a little deal. I caught some decent ones, 2 pounders. It's just so hard because, yeah, I probably got 9 pounds back there, maybe 10, but I mean, I have 3 hours of fishing time. I just talked to Matt. To get here is 2. We gotta be back in that lock at 1 o'clock. So I run down here and I fish for 3 hours. You would not have a lot of time. So I'm gonna just keep trying to find like a really good bite. Like that's not a really good bite. It's a good bite. If I had found that on the pool that we're launching out of, I'd be thrilled, but to run all the way down there is such a gamble for that. I don't know, we'll have to keep grinding in this pool, and if not, we'll have to figure something out tomorrow, our last day of practice. So from here, I fished right in here, and I think my next stop is gonna be that deal right there. That clarity's really good. I mean, that's 3 days ago. We haven't had rain since. It's hard with this lock to think about. Like, you have to be catching them so easily. Like, if I was catching them on every tree in there, like every single tree, and they were 2+ pounders, no question. But it's just good enough that it has me thinking about going there, but not good enough that it's like a guarantee. So that's tricky. So drove an hour north, kind of been puttering around, figuring out what to do. This place is really tough because there's only bass in so many places, like I said earlier this morning. Clear water sections, like backwaters, and they just get absolutely pounded with boats. But basically, I want to now look at the deep dive app and see
what water is close to the clear water but still kind of dirty and might get overlooked by anglers.
That fish weighs 1 pound 12 ounces. You know, I'm actually pretty thrilled with this whole area. Well, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. Honestly, this whole tournament is like the best deep dive tournament on planet Earth. It really is. Look, I don't give a singular bad word that I work with them. Every single guy on the Elite Series this week is looking at the clear water, because let me tell you something. When I roll back 400,000 yards in the back of a stump-infested creek, that I'm like, oh, I'm the only one that's gonna be back there. There's 800 other guys. So I guarantee you they're using that deep dive app. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And that's a wrap. I'm putting it on the trailer.
Clear water, I mean, relatively clear water.
Yeah.
Like the stumps at 3 to 4 feet of water, I mean, it's gotta be in clear water, like the clear backwater stuff.
I've been looking for like that line of clear water right on the line, because everyone's going to the back of the clear water.
Yes.
And like,
it gets dead back
it
there.
gets dead.
It really does.
And so, see that line right there?
Yeah.
That line,
That's a big key.
I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like there's fish mixed in that
That's
deal.
a huge key.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dude, it is hard to fish this place. I don't care what
yeah.
like this
It's
place
hard
is
to get
freaking
around.
ridiculous.
This is hard to get around. Over the last couple of days, I've learned there's 3 types of cover these fish are on right now. They're either gonna be on cypress trees, hay grass, where like the shad are trying to spawn, and the third thing is man-made dig-outs or, you know, canal systems or things like that. So this pool right here has all 3 in a short distance. So whether the population of fish is here, I don't know. We'll find that out. Just let the app point us in the right direction and fish hard. We're not gonna try to stick too many. I'll catch a few, but we want to leave them biting for tomorrow. All right, we just launched right here, and I just saw one blow up in this grass. So like I said, this has got grass, it's got a couple man-made cutouts and canals, and it's got those cypress trees over there. So plenty to fish in just a short, I don't know, 2 or 3 mile stretch. That way we're not, you know, running back over here and running back over there on those lower pools. So we launched down here. There's a couple man-made canals. Water clarity is about the same through here, but that fish just busted right there. This is, you know, stained, I would say 3 to 4 inches. But as we get back in here in this grassy area, that's where your clear water is, back in here, way off the main river there, tucked away in those big, nice spawning coves. So we're gonna start right here in this dirty water grass. We'll fish those trees, and then we'll go fish that spawning stuff. I'm gonna give myself about 3 or 4 hours here this morning, and then depending on how that goes, we're gonna run and expand on what we learned yesterday in that south pool. But there's plenty here to fish, so I can't fish too fast. Gotta be thorough. If you find them up here, make the run worth it. There's no one around. I mean, that is possible. Put the trolling motor on high and just troll out, move to the next spot. If you put the trolling motor past like 40–50% and you hit one of these stumps, day's done, trolling motor dead. This is something I learned on the Arkansas River the year I qualified for the Elite Series in 2011. We're so close to that lock right there. When the locks open and close, these small openings like this, literally 5 minutes ago, the current was ripping that way. Now the current's coming back in like this. So that lock moves so much water that, I mean, that's a mile away. It affects this right here. Now there's no current. So the current was ripping that way, and then it started ripping that way, and now it's slicked off right here. But there's still a little break over here. This is a man-made instance where current was created here. That explains why the fish aren't on it. spotted bass. So there's the barge that created this current here. Little spot. Told myself I would give this till 10 a.m. It's 9:53. We've caught nothing but little spotted bass. So like I said, I lost sleep thinking about this pool just because it's too locked up and away from the crowd. We'll be down and launching by about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and then we'll give ourselves 4 or 5 hours in the afternoon to expand on what we learned yesterday. And we got a lot of bites yesterday, so feel good about it. And this is checked off the list. We're gonna hop in the truck and drive an hour and a half south. Let's roll. Wow. That hour and a half drive down here, at every stop sign, I would pull up the Recent Satellite Imagery and pick out these backwaters once again. So I had a really cool scenario yesterday where the clear water was meeting the dirty water and they were schooling in that stuff. So, you know, think about it, this muddy water, it's like a wall for concealment, and then they just ambush those shad in that clear water. So we're gonna look for more of that stuff over the next 5 hours. Boat too, it's a big one. Oh my gosh. That's a big one for here. All right, so yesterday I ended on you running down the river, there's no one fishing the main river. I've been saying it all week. You figure a little something out on the main river, you'll have it to yourself. I mean, that's just a keeper, but I mean, that's a good one. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's 15 inches, 2-pounder. I mean, we're just establishing a pattern right now. And so like right behind us, 300 yards, there's that clear water. And then that right there is the main river. You can see it. There's dirty water there and dirty water there. So right on that transition. All right, that's good. It's been a very mentally exhausting practice. I mean, you do all you can, like you research all you can. I didn't come pre-practice here, so, you know, with the fish in that spawn, post-spawn phase, I mean, you want to find clear water and hard bottom. So we're running as many clear water pockets as we could possibly find. So we're back in these right here. These are smaller ponds, and that's where that schooling spot was. So in the back of my mind, you know, low light, you could start there. But back in here, look how dark this water is back in here. Some of these oxbows, whether there's stumps there or not, we're gonna find out over the next 3 hours. But finding that clear water, and I think that's a good deal too, is like that last fish I caught, 2 1/4 pounder, just bombing a chatterbait right down the center. Because think about it, everyone's coming in here fishing the grass, fishing the banks. If you cast where their boats were in that deeper water, that's something you could do to get bites behind guys. All right, on to the next. Tombigbee River, this is a perfect example of finding all the right ingredients. You got the hardwood, cypress trees, you got grass, you got 3 to 4 feet of water, clear water, but no bass. I mean, they must have had a big old storm or something that just smoked this fishery, because I heard it used to be good, but man, it's just, when you find them, they bite. I mean, they bite anything. I mean, chatterbait, frog, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna keep fishing fast the rest of the afternoon here, try to get a bite in one of these backwaters. fishing on keeper, and I knew that. That's how I swung on him. No, I didn't know that. I thought that was a keeper the way he blew up on it. It's a little fish, but we're gonna hit him. Well, ain't that little. Ain't that little at all. Fish is on a bed. Not in the backwater, but like leading into it. Just the stretches leading in. It's a nice one. 2.5. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Well, I said we were gonna fish till 5. It's 4:15. We're getting off the water. We learned a lot today. That's a nice one. Again, we're on the lower pool, but I have my mind made up for the first day of the tournament anyways. We're gonna stay in the main pool and, you know, fish that canal area. I mean, it's the clearest water in that pool. I feel like, I know it's gotten hammered, but I feel like I could outfish a couple guys with some of my West Coast tricks, skipping a frog, finesse fishing, things like that. But we learned a lot. We fished the main river, those little offshoots. There's a lot of bites on those cut banks. We came back here in this real clear water and hard bottom, and we had several bites through here. Yeah, I stuck them, but who knows, day 2, day 3, you come back through here and get a couple more bites. Plus there's a whole bunch of this stuff all the way down around that corner. So all in all, a good day. We learned a lot. We caught fish. Game day tomorrow. All I know is this is such a treacherous place that I gotta have all my spare props, both the trolling motor and the outboard prop. A lot could go wrong in a tournament like this, but I'm ready.